Pule, hello to you. I believe you're up in Bloemhof for us as well. I see some flooding behind you. I think it's flooding, but at least it's not raining on you at the moment. What's the latest?
Well, a very good morning, Gareth, and it's extremely bad. What we do understand that, this severe rainfall has caused a lot of damage in this area, particularly here in Bloemhof. We also do understand about 702 households have been affected. And while that's the case, across the province, 17 municipalities have been affected by the heavy rainfall. And just behind me, as you can see, this is where some of the guest houses are. The riverbank, I was told, is overflowing right now, and some of the water has actually now come into this area, affecting some of the guest houses here. And we actually saw one, shack that was actually, badly damaged, where it actually went down into the water. But we also understand that people have been evacuated and been told to actually leave the area as it's quite dangerous. But we're going to be talking to one of the guest house owners just in a minute, Gareth, Mr. C.S. Mayer, who's going to tell us about how this has actually affected him, as well as business operations have to be halted right now. Mr. Mayer, thank you very much for joining us from this on eNCA this morning. Now, this is quite devastating, and I can imagine that you're also traumatized by what has happened.
Yeah, it brings back memories of 2010 and 2011 when we had the same thing. It's devastating in the sense that we're completely down in business. I feel sorry for the owners that's already underwater. We don't know how many premises are underwater at this stage, but guys with the choppers might be coming in this afternoon to come and take. Then we can see what's the real damage inside. But yes, devastating it is.
How are you going to recover now? What is the recovery plan from now onwards? I believe this will cost you, quite a lot of money as well to come back on top and start having your business operations back again.
I believe in God, and God won't let something come on my way that I can't handle. So I pray that everybody that's involved in this thing will just know, God don't take you beyond what you can cope with. And that's my motto. And that's the way forward. So I can't tell you what really it's going to be costs, yeah, but we believe in that.
Where are you currently stationed, and what about the employees right now? Did you tell them to go home as business operations cannot continue?
Yes, we at this stage, I think there's around about 63 properties here. If you take everyone's got two, I've got about 20 people working for me. All those workers are out of work now. They're at their houses. But we'll sort that they have food and everything. We'll do something else for them. But the main thing is in town. We're staying in town in a flat that we got now. But the main thing is in town, there's a problem. There's no water in town. The whole Bloemhof has got no water because the waterworks is underwater. And Evacuations haven't done anything to as yet that I know of. So the whole town is out of water. And then the other thing in Evacuations is every day or second day we are out of power. So this gives more fuel to the disaster we're in.
So obviously, just the last one before I go back to my colleague Gareth, you're expecting the MEC who will be visiting the area later on to address some of these challenges, of course.
I hope they can address it, because I'm a guy that's always believe in everything. I'm not a criticizer, and I won't criticize anybody at any stage what's happening, because it's nature that gives us all this water. So I hope they can address the issues that I spoke about, the water and the electricity in Evacuations, as well as the roads. It's very bad to travel now in town, and I'm feeling sorry for the farmers in this area, because their lands are drowned, covered with water. The millies, the soya, the sunflowers, it's bad. It's bad for the farmers.
Mr. Mayer, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Cool. That's Mr. Mayer from Black Fund Fees-Around here in the Northwest. But as you can see, Gareth, I'm just going to continue to show you. My colleague Mohamed Situki will continue to show you some of the visuals here on camera. This is quite extremely bad. About 62 households just in this area here have been badly damaged, but we know across the province, we know around 702 households were badly damaged, including 17 municipalities. And the province has continued to warn residents that are living towards some of these river banks, and of course areas where are notoriously known for heavily floods, to evacuate, saying it is quite dangerous and that heavy rainfall is expected to continue towards the entire week.
Yeah, we're going to tell you about the heavy rainfall in a moment as well, where we are, but up in Bloemhof in the northwest for us, as we look at how close that house is to that river. It is Pule Letshwiti-Jones.